In this video, I'm going to be replacing the standard AC outlet in the back of this 1994 Dodge Roadtrek 190 Versatile. I'm going to be replacing it with a Leviton new AC outlet with USBs on it. So now I'll have USB charging not only over here on the DC side, but I'm also going to have it on the AC side for when I'm either plugged in to shore power or on the generator. Things I'm using to complete this project, obviously I have to get the cover plate for the Leviton, the AC outlet. I'm using a multimeter. If you do it properly, I don't think you really need one. I got a number 1 square bit and a number 4 flat tip, the drill, and then I've got a USB voltmeter that I'm going to be using to test this out afterwards. I also needed a file, a Phillips number 2, and I use a Leatherman, but any type of pliers in order to twist around the AC wires is very helpful. So right now I've got the generator off, I've got shore power disconnected, and I don't have an inverter, so there's no reason there should be any AC going through this, but let's test it just to be on the safe side. So take positive, take negative, got them in there, and I've got nothing, so I know that there's no power going to this. Gonna go ahead and unscrew the cover plate. Okay. Now I've got the 2 number 1 square tip screws. Square tips out of the way. Now I can go ahead and pull that outlet out. See, I've got the hot, neutral, and then I've got the ground over there. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the old socket off. Get those out. All right, now I'm ready to put the new one on. Okay, on the Leviton, you got your hot, you got your neutral, and then you got your ground down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach those all up now. Okay, now that I have it all hooked up, I'm going to go ahead and plug in shore power to get some AC in here and test this thing out, make sure that it works before I put it all back together. Okay, so now that I've got it all hooked up, connected to shore power, I'm going to go ahead and take my multimeter, connect it up, make sure that we got voltage. And you see I got 122.5 on the volts, so I know that the 3-prong plugs are working. I'm gonna go ahead and take my USB tester, plug that in. And you see I got 5 volts, so I know that at least that one's working. And I know both of my USBs are working, so now I know the plug's working, and go ahead and reassemble this. So I'm actually having an issue with this thing fitting in here properly. So what I'm looking at is there's 4 screws on each side of this that look like they're actually stopping this from going in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a file and I'm going to file down those 4 screws in order to get this in. So now that I got those filed down, this thing actually goes in there pretty smooth. I'm actually going to use the old screws, the old square screws for this, just because I know that they fit in there properly. So use those. Gonna go ahead and put the cover plate on. And that's it. Now you have an AC socket in here with 2 USB plugs. So now we just added 2 more USB plugs in the back.